What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Room222, and I'm just here checking in because I just want to let you guys know that I took myself on a little solo date, right? And I want to go see Sinners. At first, I was kind of skeptical because a lot of people like, I better not go see that movie, this and this and that. And some people were saying they want to go see, and it's about Robert Johnson and Charlie and Patton, and I just had to go see it because those are just musicians who had folklore tellings from a wild long time ago, right? And it's so crazy because I was basically born in Cleveland, Mississippi, and I grew up in Mount Bayou, Mississippi with my grandma and my mom and my granddad. Lived there for a while, for a long time. Went to the elementary school, preschool, all of that. And for them to have a movie about Mount Bayou, Mississippi and Clarksville, Mississippi, it brought back so many memories. Like, you guys, I'm breathing hard like I just did a fucking lap. I promise you. It brought back so many memories where me and my grandma and my granddad used to go to Clarksville sometimes, and we would go into their downtown, and they would get, you know, like knickknacks and stuff like that from the little Chinese stores and stuff like that. Y'all, I remember those stores, and it just took me all the way back, y'all. And I'm 32 years old, and I'm not trying to keep saying and y'all, and for some reason I feel like somebody trying to jump into my energy, but that shit right there, y'all, just blew me. It blew me because I knew for a fact that this shit real. You know, vampires and stuff like that, sharecroppers, and all this shit goes back to the days of the fucking dawn, like Egyptian time as well. Why did you think the Egyptians get possessed? It's because of the devil. Y'all, the music, all that tied in gave me the goosebumps. Not like scary goosebumps or nothing like that. It was more like, I know exactly where they're coming from. I know exactly what all this is tied into. I used to tell people that all the time. Music is connected to one thing. Why do you think they do mixes? And this song can go right behind this song can go right behind the other song, right? It's because all of this is tied into the devil. The devil has one chord. He want everybody on one accord as well, like Jesus. But the sad thing about the devil, he want everybody to worship him and his singing and his praising. So I see why back then they used to be like, if you choose the devil, playing the devil's music, he gonna come for you and all that stuff. Now I see what they were saying about that. But however, you can also see how mixed people used to get looked at, like, were you know, like they was witches and red people, you know, them the red people from New Orleans because of their skin and stuff, vampirish, you know. But all this ties into the devil having open space, open opportunity to roam here and from. Like he said in the Bible, he will, like God said, devil, where have you been? He said, I've been roaming from here and there. Like, the fuck you mean? This my shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's not his at the end of the day. This is not the devil's world. This is, you know, he might do what he want to do around here, but at the end of the day, God got the last say so. So for these people to put in the movie how Mount Bayou, Mississippi was just, you know, like the bread. Y'all, I can tell, like, I respect them for saying Mount Bayou is the uppity part, because we is in Mount Bayou, like, and you get to Mount Bayou, it was really uppity, because back then they had their own lawyers, they had their own banks, they had their own everything, right? Everything. From the doctors, and everybody was black, not white, not none of that. Everybody was black. So I understand completely where all of this is coming from. And you guys, if you ever heard of the story of Robert Charles, you know, it's so much tied into this, you guys. I just can't even speak on it right now because I'm just been like, I just had some trauma shit hit me. And I just had to vent right now. Because, like I said, this was self-care. Seems like I done went for a whole nother thing. And a lot of people trying to think like, racism is not still alive, baby. Racism is still alive. Racism is well motherfucking around. Look around. You know what I'm saying? Like he was saying in the movie, look around. You think so they was gonna kill you anyway because they tied into this person. See, when vampires end up turning see, now I don't want me to talk about this now. See, when vampires are tied in, and like he said, they all connected. Yes, they are, bro. They all connected. They all connected. Energy sourcing. A vampire know a vampire just like God knows his flock. The devil know his flock. Y'all, it's so crazy. My voice trying. They don't want me to talk about this. My voice scratching. I promise you. They are all connected. They all hang together. Like, for real, for real. They used to be like birds of a feather flock together. These folks flock together. And like at the end, y'all, like at the end of the movie when I was watching it, it really gave me goosebumps because Eddie was giving Stacks. What's smoke? Giving Stacks the energy he needs so he can be able to fight, y'all. And that's what I be trying to tell black men all the time. I swear I'm sure I hit that bell. That's what I be trying to tell black men all the time. Black women give y'all that energy, that boost, so y'all can do what y'all need to do. And y'all take that shit for granted. That lady stand on 10 through that whole movie for that man. He did not believe at all. He didn't believe that people can put hexes on you. He didn't believe that people can try to take your money. He didn't believe nothing. I don't think he believed what the bros was telling him. The bros were like, man, that shit ain't real. That shit ain't... That lady been protecting him and God was protecting him. And I know they like, at the end of the day, God protects you. God protects you. Yeah. Here, look at this cloud. Yeah, God do protect you. And you have to protect yourself as well. But I still know at the end of the day, it's nothing like the woman's prayer. And for Eddie to do all that praying and this and that, he got so upset when Eddie prayed and worked for his brother. Like, that pissed me off, y'all. That pissed me off some kind of bad, because I ain't fucking your brother. Yeah, I pray for both of y'all, but if I'm not connected to him like how you connected to him at the womb. You feel what I'm saying? So that pissed me off in the movie with that. And another thing what pissed me off, y'all, in this motherfucking movie that I really loved about it is that the young boy, when the young boy wanted to do right, but he still wanted to make some money for his family. And that's what a lot of young boys go through right now. They want to do right, but they know when they go outside, out there in them fields, man, they got to really go hard. And out there, it's a doggy dog world. You know, they gotta show their manhood, even if it is right. You know what I mean? Or wrong. They gotta stand on whatever they believe in. But I loved about it, he got a chance. At least he got a chance to experience love, even if it was just for a second. A lot of people don't even get a chance to even touch love. You know what I mean? He got a chance to experience love, even though that woman was somebody else's husband, whatnot, wife, whatever she was. To me, she was a Jezebel, because you got a whole husband. Why you up there shaking ass? Huh? Why you shaking ass for the good time? I knew she was a Jezebel. You know who? when that man said, I heard your voice, I knew exactly who you were. Like, the devil is a motherfucker. I don't even like saying his name too much, giving him praise. He probably somewhere happy as hell. She talking about me. Anywho, he a motherfucker with himself in the movie. I know it. I feel it. Especially when he was like, he heard his voice. He know his voice. How you know that man's voice? It's because of connections. He remembered his soul from somewhere else in another